Greetings, one and all. Yesterday, on Sunday the 4th of March, the Belfast Giants took the snowy trip to Ice Arena, Wales, to take on the Cardiff Devils in the 2018 Challenge Cup Final. Both teams had seen their fair share of close games and tough opponents, but both teams had fought through adversity to make it to the all-important cup-clinching game. Two teams would enter, but only one could be the victor. One team would be lifting the Challenge Cup once the final buzzer sounded, whilst the other would be left with the taste of bitter defeat in their mouths for the rest of the evening. When the game ended, it was the Belfast Giants who took the victory 6-3 to win the 2018 Challenge Cup. The game itself was a hard-fought affair, with lots of physical play and extracurricular activity, which you would expect from the Challenge Cup final. Cardiff would open the scoring less than 3 minutes into the game when the Devils' Lane Ulmer redirected the puck past Belfast goaltender Jackson Whistle, putting the defending Challenge Cup champion Devils on top with a 1-0 lead early in the competition. Though there were plenty of scoring chances for either side to add another goal to the game's total tally, the score would remain 1-0 for the rest of the first period. It wasn't until roughly 5 minutes into the second period when Belfast's Brandon Benedict put the puck past Cardiff's Ben Bounds to tie the game for the visiting team and keep the final as close as a hockey game can get. However, the tied score didn't last very long, as less than a minute later, Cardiff's Gleeson Fournier gave the Devils their second goal and second lead of the game at 2-1. Then, roughly halfway through the period, Belfast's David Rutherford shot the puck past Ben Bounds to tie the game at 2-2, with half the hockey game left to play. The game remained tied for 5 minutes until Belfast's Jonathan Furland gave the Giants their first lead in the game at 3-2. The score remained the same for the remainder of the second period, and as the second intermission ticked by, the thought of a 1-goal differential going into the third period of a Challenge Cup final was enough to stress out even the most casual of hockey fans. The third period's opening was more of the same. Plenty of chances for either team, and both sets of fans crossing their fingers for the next goal to be in their team's favour. It didn't take long for the next goal to arrive, as Belfast's Matt Toe scored less than 5 minutes into the final stanza of the game to give Belfast a 4-2 lead, the first 2-goal lead of the game since the initial drop of the puck. With the clock ticking closer to the final buzzer, the desperation was rising for either the Devils to tie the game or for the Giants to build on the lead and secure a victory. Then, with just 8 minutes left to play, Belfast's Darcy Murphy scored arguably the biggest and most important goal of the final as the Giants took a 5-2 lead in the game, the first 3-goal lead of this contest. Cardiff were battling hard and doing everything they could to keep the Challenge Cup in Wales for another year, but the goals they needed didn't look like they were coming anytime soon. That is, until Jake Morissette got one back for the Devils as he scored with less than 5 minutes remaining in the game to cut the Giants' lead to a 2-goal, 5-3 lead. However, the game was all but over, and the final nail in the coffin came soon after as Furland scored an empty net goal for his second of the game to regain the 3-goal Giants lead and clinch the Challenge Cup victory for the Belfast Giants. Now, this victory means that the Belfast Giants have won their second Challenge Cup title, and the first time the Giants have won the Challenge Cup in almost a decade. The Giants won the cup previously in 2009, so this has been a long time coming for Irish EIHL fans. But what a way to win it! Against the reigning cup and league champions? Doesn't get any more satisfying than that, folks. But on the flip side, this Challenge Cup final marked Cardiff's 4th straight appearance in the cup final game, where they now hold a 2-win and 2-loss record in those contests. The Devils were of course the 2017 Challenge Cup winners against the Sheffield Steelers and held the trophy until yesterday's game. But whether you supported the Belfast Giants or the Cardiff Devils, one thing's for sure. The 2018 Challenge Cup Final saw a hard-fought battle between two of the Elite Ice Hockey League's powerhouse teams. And in terms of how Cup Final games go, this will be one to remember for years to come. And there you go. What did you think about Belfast's Challenge Cup victory? Was it good, bad, or did you want Cardiff to win? I know some of you will. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.